We are back on the Shaman. Back at the giant fort, killing giants. There's a shaman over here, killing the two at the ramp. While myself and the mage take the fort itself. Not a lot of news here. Let's see where we're at. I'm approaching my third yellow of level 52. The mage is already level 53, right? Yeah. Mage is already level 53, just casually pacing me. No big deal. Sabby's, I think raiding with his guild or something. That's huge. That's a really... It's an insane shield. So we're using an air pet here from the mage. So naturally, it doesn't root. Yeah, he's raiding. So with no root, this one's supposed to stun, but it doesn't really actually stun. But it's fine. We think the earth pet is better. 1 second. What was that?
Grundo. Carpenter Grundo.
Ugh, we're gonna take him or leave him. I had to deal with my cat real quick because my cat was gone for 48 hours. Again, he does it occasionally. It's been probably 2 months since he's done it. But he just came back today, and he came inside, ate a whole can of wet food, ate a whole bowl of dry food, drank some water, and then just immediately bailed again. And then he came back right now.
What up?
What's up?
What's up?
And then he came back right now, and
I sold a $250 bottle of wine at the golf course right before I went home.
Oh shit.
nice. We got a spell, Dementia, again. I feel like we've gotten 50% of all spells we've gotten have been Enchanter.
And neither of you are playing an Enchanter, are you?
Right.
I should have been.
Can you trade them?
Yeah. These aren't worth crap, unfortunately.
But I mean, one of you guys can just save them and roll a fucking Enchanter next.
Yeah. It's kind of a commitment. These are like level 54 spells. It'll be like a half a year before you...
Yeah, before you actually could learn them.
He doesn't really play. That's my friend, who doesn't really play EverQuest. He's playing like WoW right now. But he played on a TLP server with us once.
No, it doesn't matter.
You like Grenda?
No, there's one more in there.
Yeah, maybe we could take him. I'll probably aggro Grundo, so let you do the honors. I'm full HP, full mana. I don't think he maxed on the TLP because we didn't really stick with it. I maxed, the mage here maxed. I think that was it. Just the two of us maxed, and the rest of our friends. We had like 4 or 5 more friends that started on that TLP, and we kind of just petered out before we all maxed. We had just played on a TLP like 2 years before that one. Yeah. So there's a new TLP every year. So we had played Aridune, and then we skipped Mischief, and then Yellonak came out, so we played Yellonak, and that's where he and I got to max. These guys were, which max, you know, in vanilla is 50, and then these guys were like around 40-ish, and we kind of just fell apart. We were just like, TLP is a different beast, you know? It's just, I don't know how many of you have played on TLP, but you just don't get, it's hard to do it again and again and again. Like on P99, you have to earn everything so hard that it's just different every time you do it. It still feels good every time you do it, but on TLP, I mean, you're just blasting through things, and there's a lot of quality of life stuff, and so even though it had been, I mean, it hadn't been 2 years since we did it, because we were still playing Aridune, and we had like just stopped playing Aridune, and then we already were just like, you know, let's, for some reason, you know, it's been a month since we've been playing, so let's try doing this again. And then we were just like, yeah, it just had that feeling like we just did this, and I don't know. So I'd rather play here instead. Oh. So we got Gorgle, the Opal Dropper. P99 doesn't give you that feeling though. Like, again, I probably don't have to explain it to you guys, but just because everything takes so long and you just feel the accomplishment, and you really feel like every centimeter of your gameplay is just hard earned. McPhallus is the guy's last name. This guy's name is McPhallus. His last name is Shaman. I'm gonna dot him.
What's that from?
I don't know what it's from. But phallus is like, you know, penis. Like an erect penis?
Is it?
Isn't it?
No, I've never heard that. Is it? What is that? Medical term?
Yeah.
I have heard that.
I think it just means penis. But usually, I don't know, people make jokes and stuff. Oh, the double opal, the dream.
Inflation, bro. We need those.
It's consistent money. That's good. Alright, so, you know, not too exciting. Can't pretend that it's too exciting. Just chilling and killing like we do. But it's rewarding. And it's easy. Single pulls. Same old story, same old song and dance. So we appreciate this camp. It's very, very popular, I'll tell you that. It's very popular. It could at times be hard to find it open. Today's actually the weekend, so it is surprising that it was open. But it was open, so we went ahead and took it. And as you can see, this guy showed up, and he's soloing, so it's a tough solo. So he's doing the 2 at the bottom of the ramp, and I mean the respawn is like 6 minutes 40 seconds or something like that. So honestly, if you're soloing, that's probably all you can do. Is the 2 and then med, and then the 2 and then med, and then 2 and then med. So he's probably more than happy to have those 2. Whereas we're lucky enough to have, you know, a duo, so we could take more. And we have, you know, we have a mage pet and everything. So the combination of slow and the mage pet is just huge. It's an arbor. We don't even slow the arbors. They're green all the time by now, yeah. One thing that we do want to do is he has a rogue that's a barbarian, so what I do want to do is get his low-level rogue to the assassin supplier camp in Lower Guck, and then like just take my shaman there or something, and kill it, so that he can have like better vision, because his vision is absolute dog crap on a barbarian, as you can imagine. Wait, I'm not slowing myself. And you know, that'll just really help out. So we want to do that sometime. It's just something that we want to do. It's on our list. Seeing as I don't want to slow him either. Seeing as you know, what state the server's in, which has ran its course. It's the nerfed mask, so it's a bard and rogue only. It has to be equipped to be used. So what I'm getting at is the camp shouldn't be permacamped, or the mask is probably rotting all the time, because there's only so many bards and rogues, right? And there's only so many looking for it. And if you slash who, Guck bottom, there's 3 people in the zone, a 38, a 47, and a 51. You know, and Lower Guck is massive, so for sure that camp is open right now, like a supplier assassin is just sitting there. So we should be able to go just get him a mask so that he can have better vision. So that's something we want to do, that we'll probably do pretty soon here. One of these times, if this camp is taken, I think that's going to be our plan. I think we were going to try and do that today, but this camp was open, so we just took it. I have to imagine by the time I level, he's probably almost going to be a level in front of me. I have to imagine. How far into your level are you? Let's see if he just leveled.
Exactly half above.
Oh, okay. So he just leveled. Okay. I need 2 bubs. So by the time I get these 2 bubs, you'd think he'd be at half a level, because that's 2.5. But nah, he'll probably be like close to 4 bubs or something. It's been kind of a challenge being like different XP rates. I mean, not really. I just have to log in every once in a while and get a group on this guy. But now that I'm in my 50s, I just really haven't felt like it. I did log in here. Oh, excuse me. I haven't been home in a long time, so I skipped my food way back at like level, I don't know, 5 or 10. I skipped my summon water spells. I think at the time I didn't have money or something, I don't know. This Shaman was my first character on the server way back in the day when the server first came out, and I just didn't think I had money. So I just left it there, you know? I didn't buy them or something, I don't know. Anyways, I'd never gone back and bought it. Because then I got to a point to where I do have money, and I just buy like a bunch of food and water, and then not worry about it. Anyways, I need to go get them, but I'm not going to go all the way to Ogre just to get them. And I just never go there anymore. I am going to have to probably go there at some point for some reason. I don't know what. To make soap pots or something. So next time I need like ingredients for soap pots and stuff, I'm going to remember to pick those spells up. Because I ran out of food and I've been relying on the mage for food and water. And I camped here, and then I thought to myself like the other day and today, I was like, oh, I'm going to log in and try to just solo some of these like that shaman. And just kind of like close the gap a little bit. Maybe if I sit here and solo for an hour or two, I can just at least like close the gap a little bit. But then I logged in and realized I didn't have food or water, and I was just like, all right, I'm not gonna gate all the way back, run to my hometown, buy food, water, or those spells, and then get a port back here and all of that. I was just like, nah. But it is on my list of things to do. If we end up going to Guk to do the mask thingy, then I'll be in the area, and then I could either just run to the troll town probably and buy it from the troll vendor. Anyways, this is about it. I'm just sitting here, chilling, killing, talking to the homies in Discord. What is this? Bloodstone ring? Alright. And, what is that? What do we have there? Oh, an axe. And I'm talking to Sabby here. He's raiding and just kind of, you know, relaxing on this weekend. Waiting for the next playoff basketball game to start so I can watch that. But we're gonna sit here for a while. We're probably gonna sit here for a few hours. See how much XP we can get here. Where am I again? I need 2 full yellows. I don't know how many hours that'll take. Probably more than we'll do today. I don't know. But we're gonna sit here for a while. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'll pause it here. And then after we've done a few rounds, and we'll check in and see where we are. See how much stuff we've got. Let's look at the loot real quick. What is this? Oh yeah. I haven't been on this character in a while. So we have 3 opals. We did get a tunic. We have a hammer of flattening. We both have one. We also both have... Oh wait, that's a silver swiftblade. I forgot about that. That came out of Chardok. So we don't have any leg choppers, so we can pick up leg choppers. Sarnak Battle Shield, I forgot. We got that in Chardok too. That dropped in Chardok the other day. Yep, so that's pretty much all we have. All we have is like 1 tunic. We both have a Hammer of Flattening, and we have 3 opals. So we'll see how much stuff we get while we're paused. And we'll check in with you in a bit. Alright, so the mage actually has something to do tonight. So he's got about 30 minutes left in him. So we are going to do just a little bit more. This is where I got. I'm like maybe a tick over half my 4th bub. Haven't gotten a lot since we paused it. It's been a little while, but we haven't gotten a ton. It's just slow. That's it. I didn't know he had plans tonight, so we're just gonna get in a couple hours, which is perfectly fine. We're not in a rush. We're just taking these characters nice and slow as to not burn out or anything. What are we? He's 53 already, so he's almost a 54, which is at hell level. So that'll be interesting.
What do you think in terms of the pet? About the same?
Yeah, I'd say it's about the same. It's nice that it holds aggro and without the root situation, so I enjoy it better personally. I think it's easier, smoother, nicer, chiller. To be honest, I feel like I have more mana somehow.
Yeah, I was feeling really good there for a while, and then you know, if you get like 4 ancients in a row, like 4 nukes is like 60% of my mana.
Yeah. Same here. I slow every mob, but I dot the ancients, so it's like the same thing. I have to dot all 4 in a row and slow them. And then, you know, you throw in like
it's
a
probably
resist
more
here or
mana
there.
intensive on you because you have to slow and dot. You have candy to make up for that, but
Yeah. Yeah, this new regen has just has worked wonders.
Mallow.
It's slow. It's been great though, actually. Like, it's been really, really good. When I lose some mana is when I have to regrowth me in the pit. That's the biggest sink. But other than that, like I go down for a little bit and then, you know, I recover.
Slowly gain it back, yeah.
Yeah. Which happens to be right now.
Gotta have it.
Gotta have it. It's been nice and chill. There's like a necro that showed up and he's just been sitting there for like the past 30 minutes. Oh, shit. He's kind of just right there. I guess he's just sitting there waiting for people to leave. I don't know. I mean, we'll be leaving soon. I think we have about 30 minutes left in us before the mage has to leave, I think-ish. So he's in luck. He'll get his spot. Nice. So let's take a little look-ski at the loot. What can I do? What, shift B? Or just B? Shift B closes it. Yeah. Anyways, so what we've got some weapons. We got Axe of the Ironback, Giant Tree Slayer, nothing too crazy. We got, you know, Hammer Flattening. We got Giant Grub Digger ×3. We got 3 of those. What is this? Pearl Ring. We got Tree Weave. So that's like a couple hundred plat right there. We got one of the hats, the Lumberjack hat. We have the Giant Foreman's Tunic. We did get a Forest Loop. So that's like 300 plat right there. We got a Mage Spell. We're up to 4 opals. We got a Flamigate. So that's what we've gotten in the amount of time it took me to get half a yellow. So that's where we're at. The mage spell was the one, I forget what it's called, Gift of Zev or something like that. It's like it summons a 10 slot, 100% weight reduction backpack that has a stack of food, a stack of water, and a stack of bandages in it. Really cool spell. Probably not worth much, but it's one that he didn't have, and he was actually talking about it the other day, about how cool that is. And then it drops, so that's nice. It's nice when something drops that we can use and not like all these other spells that are in my bag that we can't use. I got a bunch of spells that we've picked up on. There we go. Oh, there's an ancient in the building. Oh, there's another ancient in that building we left there. The verdants are pretty easy. I just slow it and we let the pets kill it, and so we can med. The ancients, like we were talking about, I slow it and dot it. He mallows and nukes it. So that's like our thing. He mallows, I slow. He nukes, I dot. That's the ancient in a nutshell. Verdants, we just slow and put the pets in there. That's it. And the arbors, we just put the pets on there. They're just too weak. They're green. They don't do anything. And then like Gorgle or Carpenter, we mallow, slow, and then it's like a double dot, double nuke. They're just they're a step higher. So when we get like a full spawn of ancients, so that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, like all 4 outside spawns are ancients, then we're in a little bit of trouble, mana-wise. It just takes quite a bit of mana, because the ones inside, more often than not, they're ancients. They could be the arbors, but more often than not, they're ancients. I guess they could be verdants too, but they're almost never verdants. Almost never. They're so low chance of being a verdant that the other day, or this is a long time ago now, like a week ago or so, or probably more, I was saying they don't spawn as verdants, but right after I said that, it spawned as a verdant, so. It can be. It's just not very common. So, thoughts on the camp? Again, I mean, we've been here many times in a row now. I mean, the last Shaman Mage video, I think we were in Charduk. I think. So we did take a break from here for one video. We went to Charduk, and we did get that Sarnak battle shield, which I need to go sell. So, I mean, that was really cool that we got that Sarnak battle shield. Pretty cool. Actually, I don't know what's spawning next. I think it's this one. It's the one over there. So I do need to go. I think that's time. I think after this session, the mage has to go. I'm gonna gate out and vendor all the stuff. Try to sell, like, you know, the sellable items so that we could split it. And I'll give the mage his cut, and then I think I'll go to, even though the mage got that cool spell, I don't like to be like relying on the mage. So I'll go to Ogre, and I'll get food, get water, get my food and water spells. I'll make some more pot stacks. I need some for my monk. I think the Necro's good. I haven't played the Necro, so I haven't used them. The Necro needs some love, but I've just been kind of feeling the monk lately. The monk is balling out of control. Oh, he got Gorgle over there.
Ow.
Gorgle's the money mob, for sure. Like, he's always, like I've said, he averages like 1 opal, sometimes 0, sometimes 2. But, like, we killed him earlier, he had 1 opal, then he had tree weave on him, and then he also had like a lumberjack hat. And so that's, I mean, that's a lot of money off of 1 mob. Not bad. Not bad at all. I figure I'll probably finish this yellow before the mage has to go, or get close to it. I might not make it all the way in 30 minutes. If I get close to it, nice. An opal off of a not paggle. Take that, paggle, gorgle. We got it anyways. So the shaman over there that's soloing is level 56. So he's pretty high. Some people in the comments of the videos have said you could stay here until you know, you could stay here till 60, especially if you're soloing. Like if you were just soloing your whole way, I mean, you could just, this would be a good camp just to solo all the way, but...
Well, he got aggro.
What did?
He aggroed that verdant.
Oh.
This pet's gonna die. He's gonna be all
You
shit.
can kill the verdant.
Did my nuke not? No, it didn't.
Packlock's up here running around. Put the pets on them after they are finished. Alright, the mob's dead, and the pets killed him, okay. I'm gonna go loot that mob.
Ah, they're tunic. My goodness. Can you loot Gorgle?
No. That can happen. I guess if you're soloing here, you need to have root out just to make sure that doesn't happen. Or, I mean, well, yeah, it's not safe to kill these things at the bottom of the ramp because there's so many pats out there. So you want to fight them on the ramp, but it's a little. I guess we were a little behind and we weren't caught up. And this one spawned, and his guy ran into him. Typically, we'll have everything just dead, and as soon as it spawns, we'll send our pets in, but I guess we were a little behind on that one. we've been talking about getting our Seb key still. We're still in the same spot, but we both have half of it. We need the other half. We just haven't had a lot of playtime in. I think this is our first time playing these characters in about a week. I think maybe not a full week, maybe like 5 days or so. We haven't had a chance to play these guys, really. We've just been busy, the both of us. So, you know, it happens. But we're back on it, and when time permits, we'll get on here and get things done. I mean, these are pretty much our priority, is getting these characters to 60, so when we have the opportunity, we'll take it. But, you know, we have different work schedule times and different days off and, you know, so there it is. That's all it takes. Getting quite a few verdants here, so it's a good little med sesh. Yeah, I got all the buffs, okay. So, with all of that being said...
Alright, I gotta eat.
Okay. Alright, so you heard it. The mage is out of here. Like, with that being said, we're trying to get our Seb key. We're trying to do different things. We got some plans in the future. We'll see how it comes through. See when it comes to fruition. But other than that, this is where we're at. And we will keep on trucking. Hopefully in the next session, we'll go ahead and get our level. But other than that... we will see you on the next episode.